Vampire Survivors really was something special when it released, showing that with only a character moving around and a complete bullet hell Porygon episode, man can be happy. And it's incredible when you think that a simple game sold millions of copies, creating a new genre of games that would pop out on the next years. But today, I'll be showing you all what can be the biggest enemy of Vampire Survivors, and that's Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. So before starting our main quest here, I'll be showing you guys how this game actually works by this run. So you're dropped in a planet and have to finish 4 stages to complete the run. Just like in Vampire Survivor, you can walk in all directions and your gun shoots automatically. But here you can excavate your own path, and to proceed this stage you have to resist until the boss comes at the end of this timer. By defeating it, the game gives you 30 seconds to reach the drop pod and go to the next level. In that case, I actually forgot about the timer and just died. That was just the extreme basic of the game, because today I want to show you how I actually struggled to beat one run of the shit, man. The game has 3 biomes. I'll be focused on the magma core, that is the second, and despite having it already unlocked, I didn't actually beat the first biome. Then you ask me, so why are you going for the second one? And I'll give you the best answer I could have give, cause I want to.
Rails and pickaxes! That's me!
Find the dreadnought.
On my first try here, I'll be using the gunner, who is focused on the brutal weapon kinetic damage. That is, like the raw damage of the weapon. So first of all, I'll be gathering some XP to achieve level 5 since it gives us an extra weapon. And the gunner minigun only shoot at the direction we are looking at, so that might become a big problem in the future, cause you know, you wanna run from the monsters. Also, I'll be gathering these red and yellow minerals, red being nitra and yellow gold. This will be important in the future. At level 5 I picked the pistol cause it shoots at the close enemies regardless the direction we are facing at, and also has a pretty good fire rate. And I have a fire rate fetish, like I love to see bullet hell. So I keep surviving and picking every upgrade focusing on the minigun. Also got this nice 25% damage in my pistol. And the boss comes. I actually got luck cause this type doesn't try to reach you. Instead it just stays still shooting slow projectiles at you. So I could just stay still facing it while watching my minigun destroy it. No big problems, let's go to the next level. Before any level, you get to this shop that randomly rolls to 5 perks for you to buy using the mineral I was gathering back there. And I obviously chose pistol fire rate and also minigun level, which I thought was something good, but actually only increased the weapon level without adding damage or any specific status. In other words, a completely useless perk. Then you ask me again, so why does shit exist? It's because when you get the max level of a weapon, you unlock a special trait that can be used on the next runs. No more talking, it's time for the second level. Here, I did not suffer that much, so I just gathered some XP to reach level 15 for my third weapon. And while killing waves of spiders, if you have arachnophobia, well, that's it. One of them dropped this. And this, my friends, is the best thing that you can collect. It basically pulls all the XP dropped on the map to you, making you grind insanely. So with this, I reached the level 15 and grabbed the mighty boom stick. So the boss finally came to me, but I was actually too strong. I killed it without many problems and went to the third level.
That's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miter.
Now in the third level, things started to get a bit more tough, cause I wasn't dealing enough damage to burst the enemies and there were too many spiders. So I couldn't just stop to shoot my minigun. I somehow managed to reach the level 25 and get my grenade to use, but still, it wasn't enough damage. So I remembered a thing that someone said at some point in history. You cannot only rely on your strength to fight, but also use your brain. And I started to accumulate those spiders in a circle and trigger the orange ones to explode. This strategy actually relieved my sight a lot, resting only the boss to kill, and without much problems, I managed to kill it and go to the 4th level.
That's work to be done. Up Aber not the miter.
Here nothing that interesting happened, so I just survived, grabbed some perks, killed the boss and headed to the last level. Alright, that was actually my first time on the last level. Let me tell how it works first. There are 4 eggs on the map, with 3 of them containing a boss like the ones on the levels, and the last one being a big egg with the last boss. You can hatch the eggs by destroying it yourself or wait for the timer that's gonna hatch them automatically. The first one was a spider that runs crazy to get your ass, not giving you time to look behind and shoot. The second was an alien fly that flies, but apparently not from the lava surface. And the third one also was an alien fly that, just like the other one, flies. So I killed the 3 bosses and was time to face the last one. I was pretty damn confident. When the boss came, I saw he was actually very slow, so I thought, I'm just gonna stand here while shooting, and if he get closer, I'm just gonna run a little bit further and repeat the process. Yes, the son of a bitch jumped at me, and I didn't have a proper reaction. Well, despite losing that close to the end, I could not give up now. So I picked the scout and started another run. So I had like 3 more runs, and in some of them I was pretty close, but I died in every each one of them. So I decided to take a break at the moment and think more about my life and also the choice that I was taking. After thinking a lot about everything, I realized that no matter what happens or the difficulties I'll go through, I cannot just give up because of some defeats. I should actually learn from all of it and become better. So it's time for me to try one more time. In that time, instead of going with the scout again, I picked the gunner because it was the one who made me go further on the first time. So I put all of my hopes on the kinetic damage of his weapons, and here we're gonna start a run. For once, I decided to abandon my fetishes in fire rate and attack speed. Now I'm gonna entirely focus on the damage and critical chance. At level 5, my choices were not that good. I had a pistol that shoots in 4 directions, a grenade, and a turret. But since I didn't want to spend my minerals to reroll the weapons, I picked the turrets that could actually help me mine some minerals. So I just kept mining, and with no problems, I killed the boss easily. Second level, I kept going for the damage perks, and at level 15, God gave me the holy boom stick. The boss came, and with no problems at all, I killed it. On the 3rd level, I was seeing the results of my choices. My weapons were melting the spiders and nothing could actually stop me. Level 25, and for the last weapon, I chose a revolver. So the boss comes and is completely vanished. Well, the 4th level, nothing really special happened here, so let's just skip this. Now here we are, in the last level. I killed the first 3 bosses with no problems, and the last boss comes. I didn't have that much struggle to actually kill him. I just needed to dodge his jumps and not get in the waves of spiders that was appearing everywhere. At the end, I killed it, almost died because of my greediness of trying to get more XP, and happily completed the stage.
That dreadnought never knew what hit it.
I was so happy that I managed to go through all this difficult and complete my mission, and none of this would happen if I just gave up on the failed runs. But actually happiness doesn't last long, because I remember that this was just Hazard 1, which is equal to the easiest difficult. Well, to be honest, I just wanted to take a little content from this game, and I'm trying to test new ways of creating this kind of videos. So thank you for watching, until someday.